am Anthony Resignano. Today is December 10th, 2020, and this is the FOMS News Network. As I'm sure you have heard, we will return to all virtual learning starting Monday, December 14th. Please make sure you are in your virtual classroom each day that they are scheduled. Stay strong, we will all get through this together. Remember, your teachers are here to help you and support you. If you have any questions or need any help, please reach out to them. Today we take a look back at Four Oaks Middle School history. We are going back to 1987 Christmas night when Four Oaks Middle School caught fire.
The desks did better than the rest of the Four Oaks School. Virtually everything else was destroyed in the Christmas Day fire.
Johnston County officials say some students at the Four Oaks campus will be moved to other buildings, and some will have to attend classes at the Meadows School about 10 miles away. Johnston County officials say some good may come out of the fire, though. It could mean bond money for some much-needed school improvements.
Attack on Four Oaks is a lot quieter tonight than last night when firemen from several departments were trying to put out a fire at the local grade school. But the town citizens still have some problems tonight, namely who started the fire and where will their kids go to school now. Ellen McVeigh has this report.
The raging fire, which engulfed the Four Oaks Elementary School overnight, was finally put out early this morning, but the school's main building was destroyed. Today, firefighters and SBI officials sifted through the charred rubble in an attempt to find out how the flames began. Investigators say arson is suspected.
When I arrived here, which I only stay about 3 blocks away, the part of the school was engulfed in flames, which tells me that there's possible flammables used on this.
School administrators spent part of the day breaking basement windows to try to determine if anything was salvageable. Most of the news was not good. But the fire had not destroyed, the smoke and water damage did.
I think it's pure shame because the school had to burn. It's been here so many years. And I've been here going through kindergarten. My aunt and everybody else has been here.
You're going to miss it a lot?
Yeah.
My mother-in-law came here, and myself, my husband, and my daughter, of course, is here now.
It was shocked. I mean, I've heard a lot of people who would want the school to be burned, but when it's done, it's just like, you know, who would really done it, who would had the guts to do it.
Now education officials face the tedious task of adopting a temporary plan for 500 students with no classroom. Superintendent James Ellerby says some criteria have already been set.
First, keep children together. Second, keep them as close to home as we can. Utilize this, what's left on this campus to the maximum. And from that point on, then we start looking at other options.
More than the inconvenience, there's a great sense of loss. The school was loved by 4 generations of people who now share 65 years of fond memories. In Four Oaks, Ellen McVeigh, Newsbeat 28.
All right, let's go inside and have a seat, kids.
The buses rolled up as usual at Four Oaks School this morning. As usual, 7th grader Rob Woodall and his classmates headed to Mrs. Lee's homeroom. But it's not their old homeroom, not their old school, not the one Rob and most of the townspeople watched burn down Christmas night.
It's bad enough that they burnt the building down. All these kids are out of a class. They're out of this precious old building that's been here 70 years.
Now it's time to get on with the second half of the school year, and that's what brought students and teachers to their old gymnasium this morning.
The ideal situation would be this morning or yesterday, I guess, if we'd all been back at Four Oaks in our own little familiar rooms.
Four Oaks 5th and 6th graders will stay on their old campus, but in makeshift classrooms in the vocational education building. 7th and 8th graders will be bused to Johnston County's Meadow Elementary, where 12 classrooms have been set aside for them.
We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work for the rest of this year, definitely. We're going to carry on just like we were before.
Four Oaks is a tough little community. There's never been anything that we haven't been able to handle before, and we can handle this.
Big thanks to Mrs. Van and Mr. McLam for getting us that footage. We have come a long way since then.
Hello, I'm Drew McLam. The school continues to serve free breakfasts and lunches to all students. Today's lunch is baked chicken with roll, green beans, sweet potato casserole, spiced apples. Tomorrow's lunch is breakfast for lunch, pancakes with sausage, hash brown, and fruit cup. Here's the word of the day. Proceeding, coming before something in order, position, or time. example sentence. The preceding chapters in the book gave the meaning of the plot. Question of the day. Can you think about a time you and your friends reconciled after a conflict? Thanks for watching FOMS News Network. I'm Drew McClam. Have a great day.